Munich Regional Court ruled Google directly liable for false AI overview claims, treating summaries as Google's own statements rather than search results. The court found AI overviews generate new, independent content by synthesizing sources, unlike traditional search engines that merely point to external sites. Specifically, Google's AI falsely linked two publishers to scams without supporting evidence in cited sources. The court rejected Google's argument that users should verify information themselves, noting AI overviews discourage clicking through to original sources. This landmark decision carries global implications for other AI search engines, including ChatGPT, Claude, and Perplexity, potentially establishing accountability frameworks. The temporary injunction bars Google from repeating false statements, with penalties up to €250,000. Microsoft signed a 20-year agreement with Chevron to supply dedicated natural gas electricity to its Kilby data center in West Texas, marking a strategic shift from relying on traditional grid upgrades to securing private power sources. The deal demonstrates the immense energy requirements needed to sustain large-scale AI infrastructure supporting services like Copilot. Chevron's expanded focus on tech infrastructure reflects how energy companies are capitalizing on AI's power demands. Microsoft's approach directly addresses the power bottleneck, threatening to constrain AI expansion and data center growth. For Chevron, the partnership marks deeper entry into the tech sector. Ultimately, this collaboration reveals that AI competition extends beyond software and chips to securing fundamental resources including electricity, land, and grid access as strategic assets. NordVPN introduced AI voice detector in its Chrome extension to identify synthetic voices in real time while browsing. The tool uses a neural network trained on thousands of real and AI-generated audio samples to distinguish between human and synthetic voices. The detector runs entirely on the user's device, with no cloud involvement, ensuring privacy without sacrificing detection capability. It analyzes only acoustic characteristics like tone and pitch, never recording or interpreting conversation content. Results display through color-coded indicators: green for human voices, red for AI-generated, amber for uncertain. This addresses growing threats from voice cloning technology, now capable of recreating voices from minimal audio samples used in scam operations and impersonation attacks. A fatal Tesla crash in Texas brought autonomous driving safety back into public and regulatory spotlight. The incident demonstrates ongoing reliability challenges when autonomous vehicles operate in unpredictable real-world scenarios. The timing is significant, as AI moves deeper into the physical world through robots and autonomous machines. The accident raises critical questions about liability, testing standards, and safety validation frameworks currently lacking clear definitions. It highlights the gap between AI performance in controlled testing environments versus chaotic real-world traffic conditions. The incident underscores why robust safety standards and regulatory oversight are essential before widespread autonomous vehicle deployment. Robotics startups are experiencing unprecedented venture capital interest in 2026, marking a critical shift as AI moves beyond software into the physical world. The surge reflects investor recognition that AI's potential extends to robots manipulating objects and performing human-like tasks in warehouses, manufacturing, hospitals, and construction. Investors recognize robotics presents harder but potentially larger opportunities than software-only solutions. The boom addresses critical labor shortages through automation and hardware-software systems that operate safely in real environments. This represents a fundamental transition from computational AI to embodied intelligence performing practical real-world tasks. Record funding levels indicate venture investors now view hardware-software systems as the next major frontier in AI beyond the chatbot boom. Defense technology transformed from niche category into mainstream venture focus, reflecting changes in geopolitical conditions and investor sentiment. The shift departs from venture capital's historical reluctance to fund military technology. Ukraine's innovative autonomous drone deployment and rising government defense budgets demonstrated that startup innovations address military needs faster than traditional contractors. Venture investors now view defense startups as attractive, with strong customer commitment, since governments must continuously modernize security infrastructure. This evolution reflects how geopolitical tensions drive investor risk calculus, with national security concerns overriding previous ethical reservations about funding weapons technology. Defense tech investing signals the venture ecosystem allocates capital according to global security dynamics, with military innovations receiving sustained capital flows. NASA upgraded its cold atom lab on the International Space Station to enable groundbreaking quantum physics research. The facility creates ultra-cold matter, with properties impossible to observe in Earth-based laboratories due to gravitational effects. Microgravity eliminates constraints on how cold scientists can create and maintain quantum systems. The research could yield breakthroughs in quantum computing, ultra-precise atomic clocks, and fundamental physics understandings. This advancement represents a broader trend where cutting-edge technology research increasingly depends on space-based infrastructure. The facility upgrade signals that quantum technology development requires investment in innovative research infrastructure, including space-based platforms providing unique experimental conditions. Researchers discovered that twisting hexagonal boron nitride sheets dramatically alters light properties from embedded quantum emitters. This offers a new approach to engineer quantum properties without modifying the quantum emitter material itself. The discovery demonstrates that physical structure and geometry can control quantum behavior, opening new design possibilities for quantum systems. It suggests pathways to improve quantum computing efficiency through material configuration manipulation. This research contributes to moving quantum computing from theoretical possibility toward practical systems. The technique represents a materials science approach that could complement and accelerate conventional quantum computer development. Major AI chip stocks, including NVIDIA, Micron, AMD, and Intel, declined significantly on June 23 amid market volatility and supply concerns. Memory technology has become a critical bottleneck for AI infrastructure expansion, with demand far exceeding supply. South Korean chip workers receiving production bonuses demonstrate that semiconductor manufacturing remains labor-intensive despite automation. The memory shortage has become severe enough to potentially threaten even major technology companies like Apple's product roadmaps. Demand for AI-specific memory solutions continues exceeding supply, creating pricing pressure and inventory challenges. Stock performance reflects investor anxiety about whether semiconductor companies can expand production quickly enough to support AI infrastructure build-out, or if shortages will constrain AI adoption. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more content, and stay updated with the latest technology news.